Hello, everybody. Hi. Oh my gosh, I think we are streaming, Chloe. I think we are live.
I think we are.
We are. Hello, everybody. I am Heather Alexandra. I am a staff writer for Kotaku.com, and I am here today in the booth with our wonderful summer intern. I can't even say it. Summer intern, Chloe Spencer. Say hi to the people, Chloe.
Hi, everyone.
Hello. So I'm super excited because we are going to play Slime Rancher today. Slime Rancher has been in early access for about a year, and it officially launched, I believe, on the 1st, and it is adorable. Straight off the bat, look at those amazing slimes.
They're so cute.
I decided for the launch of the game that we were going to start a new ranch, because otherwise there's like a bunch of other super complex stuff. But I do have some stuff set up, so I will walk around and I will show you. These are my wonderful large pink tabby slimes. They are the best.
So cute.
The entire point of Slime Rancher is to be like, hey y'all, here's some food. Right? It's a little loop, right?
Right.
And you want to get your slime, you want to feed them, and then they're gonna shit out these crystals called plorts. And then that's basically currency in this game. And I have this wonderful little automatic device that already sucks up all their pieces. They're wonderful, adorable pieces of shit, Chloe.
Yeah, I was just about to say. I think plorts are. Yeah.
Yeah, no,
definitely.
I love them, but it is a little little strange. But then you just kind of select them here, and then you can sell them, which is great.
Right, and I wonder, like, what exactly makes plorts valuable?
Oh
though?
gosh,
like, why are they currency?
It's got to be like Futurama when it turns out that little dude's crap is like dark matter or something. It's got to be like the most. These are the most valuable shits in the world. You can see there are some, like, this tells you like how useful some, like, all of these are. So like the basic pink plorts that I'm getting aren't a lot, and then there's some tabby ones which are a little bit more. The reason that I have all these slimes that are pink is because pink slimes are omnivorous, which means I could just feed them whatever the hell I want. Hungry slimes turn into tar monsters, and they eat each other, and it's the saddest thing. And I have lost like 2 wonderful farms to animals that just got too hungry and started eating each other.
Wow.
And I would much rather.
That sounds really tragic, to be
those.
honest. All these cute little slimes just turning into monsters and.
Chloe, it was the worst. I still have the nightmares. I still have the flashbacks.
And it looks like you've got what's with those chickens in there? There's 2 of those like really.
Oh,
are those, like,
these are like super awesome roosters.
Oh.
And then there's like
cool.
smaller. There's like a billion different breeds of everything in this game. The reason I have all these chickens is usually you can feed them to like carnivorous slimes or whatever, but I really just want to suck them all up because we are on a mission today, Chloe.
Oh, okay. What is our mission?
We're on a wonderful mission. So within the world of Slime Rancher, there are these giant slimes called Gordos. I don't understand why they are called Gordos, but that's what they are. And after you feed them a certain amount of stuff, they will either reveal like a teleporter, or they'll give you a key that will unlock more of the world. And I want to unlock more of the world because this is really great. It's kind of a little bit of an open world game, but the initial area is pretty limited.
Right.
Even though right now, like, I spent money to get a jetpack so I can hover a little bit. I have a water cannon because that gets rid of the tars if I ever get into them, which is pretty wild. Have you ever played a game like Harvest Moon or anything like that, Chloe?
I love Harvest Moon.
All right.
I played Stardew Valley. And
Stardew Valley.
I recently just played the Yonder Cloudcatcher Chronicles.
How was that?
Just came out. It's really amazing.
Really?
It's incredible. It's just got such a vibrant, like, unique open world, and there's just a ton of like cool things that you can do in the game. It's really cool.
Totally. I liked Harvest Moon, but I'm always intimidated by it. And one of the things that I like about Slime Rancher is that it's not too intimidating. Because, like, look at this.
Yeah.
You can't get intimidated by
So
that,
cute.
Chloe.
Yeah, no.
I want to take it home. And we just feed it as much as we can.
And then it explodes.
And then it's going to explode. And there's going to be a bunch of stuff. So there's a slime key. You can use that to unlock some stuff. Drops all these crates with money and stuff too, which is super, super swell. And like all these plorts, that's a rock plort or a rock slime. Oh, they're hurting me. And you can see already. So if a slime eats a plort from a different kind of slime,
Right.
it will turn into that slime. So now we just have a bunch of rock kind of pink slimes, which is great. Ow! Freaking asshole. How's everybody doing in chat?
They seem to be doing good. People are saying that Gordo is supposed to be like fat or large, and so that's why the big slimes.
Oh, sure. I
Yeah.
just call them large slimes, I think.
Yeah, large slimes.
So I need to find. So we're on a mission to find all sorts of Gordos right now, and the next one I think is. There's a big old tabby Gordo, which is it's like even more adorable than the pink Gordo, which is what we want. Bit by bit. I think this one gives you a teleporter. See, look at that. Oh
Right.
my god.
So cute. Oh, someone asked, is this multiplayer at all?
Is this multiplayer at all? Unfortunately, I don't believe so. I would love if there was some sort of wild, super great multiplayer mode, but I'm not aware of any. I need more. Oh, they're the tar monsters. Look at that. Some folks got angry.
Those are scary.
Yeah, but this is... We finally have a water cannon, but they eat everything. It's super scary. So that means that there are some monsters around here. Like, look at them go! Oh my gosh. That means that there were some monsters around here who got super angry and super hungry and just started eating everything, which is terrifying. I need more chickens, I think, Chloe, to feed.
Oh.
I'm gonna feel really bad about this. Oh, jeez, they're everywhere still. Are there more?
So they get angry if they don't eat. That sounds like me at the end of my day.
That sounds like everybody. People tell me I should eat more.
Yeah.
Do they eat the little chicks? Oh, thank gosh, that was gonna be super sad. I just need more chickens. That's our goal right now. Is just let's feed this giant Gordo, and then I'm slowly working towards. So when you have your farm, there's a bunch of different like, pens and stuff that you can have. Also, just showing this off because this is maybe for later.
Oh, this is cool.
Yeah.
Oh,
Big
awesome.
old. These are phosphorus slimes. They can't survive in the daytime. They kind of puff out of existence.
Mhm.
It's really sad. And so, I've been saving up money for a pen that has like.
Wait, are those just randomly just coming out of the rocks?
Oh yeah, totally. And they're like
Oh.
mean slimes too.
Oh no.
Right. So we want to be careful there. But I know there are some chickens here. And I don't need that many more to make that Gordo happy, I think. Then we can show a little bit more farming. When you play a game like Harvest Moon, Chloe,
Mm-hmm.
are you there for the relaxing experience of farming? Are you there to meet cool dudes or dudettes?
I personally just kind of love the romantic options and like the different dating routes that you can explore
really
in Harvest Moon.
Love that stuff in Harvest Moon too. There's not as many characters in this game, unfortunately. Look at these evil phosphorus pink slimes. That's not good. Most of the story here is like kind of logs that you find around the world, and you get emails. That stuff wasn't even in the game before either. When the game first came out, it was kind of a really solitary experience.
Right.
And I think I do wish they had maybe some people who occasionally like visited your farm or something.
That would be cool, yeah, because the best part about games like Stardew Valley and Harvest Moon is that there's people that you can talk to and interact with and sometimes do like little quests with.
Yeah, totally. Those interactions are definitely some of my favorite too. Should I get rid of the... Yeah, I don't need pink slimes right now. But I will take this big fat phosphorus slime.
Right.
And get it back to our place.
Oh, okay.
Because, yeah, so big old slimes like this, large slimes, you can't just suck up completely. Which can make bringing them back to your place a hassle, but I want a phosphorus slime because their plorts are worth a little good old penny. And I would rather have like better stuff to harvest at my farm. And a lot of that just means getting better slime types. So I've kind of already set up a pen for that. I spent some time earlier today in the office getting my farm set up, but like this needs a top to it, which means that we need to very quickly sell our pink shit.
Someone asked, does it have RPG elements? Does this game?
Sort of. So there's some progression stuff. First off, so you have a bunch of different stuff that you can do for upgrade. When I think of sort of RPG elements, there's no like leveling up, but there are sort of trees and stuff to invest in, and the core experience of kind of getting your money and doing all these things definitely can feel a bit like leveling up the farm itself. And then also over here there are upgrades for you. It's not quite the same as like fighting a boss in Final Fantasy and then getting experience and leveling up, but it is that core loop of, hey, we want you to invest in all of this, and after a while you can kind of grow your abilities, you can grow kind of like your home base. Not entirely... Oh gosh, another big one. Sorry, I got very excited. Not entirely like a proper RPG. Like, I'm not leveling up my stamina or anything like that. Well, I mean, I can get a larger stamina bar, but I'm not like dumping points into endurance or something. Yeah, it's not Dark Souls. I mostly just said that. Someone the other day was like, they were ragging on folks who write for video games because, of course, we're easily raggable.
Why not? You know?
And they were like, people compare everything to Dark Souls, and I was like, that was the comparison of Dark Souls. So let's get that stuff in there. So this is because I want to make that person happy and totally compare everything to Dark Souls. This is the Dark Souls of ranching games. I don't know if it is. But yeah, so you have mail here too.
Oh, cool.
So there's this fellow Bob who he loves chickens. Mochi Miles is another, he's like a billionaire.
Oh, wow.
Which is super cool. There's some other ranchers who are nearby. It's kind of nice. You're playing as this wonderful little gal called Beatrix, which is great. Let's go back to the ranch and let's see if those... Yeah, so the phosphorus slimes did survive. You have to have the this kind of shady lair, or else they're gonna... But you can see like that guy's already getting hungry. So I gotta get... I already have carrots. So yeah, this is why I wanted the pink slimes. Because this way they can like... I can just dump a ton of food in there and I don't need to worry about them. Eventually, what I would like to do is they have this right? You know, like auto feeders and like music that will keep them from getting so angry so quickly. So a lot of things that kind of keep your farm a little bit more stable. But it is a very relaxing kind of core loop of just, hey, wake up in the morning, do these little routines, explore the world a little bit more. I'm gonna grab some of these hens for that big old Gordo. So
someone asked, with such a short grind loop, do you think you'll keep playing for a long time?
I think so, because there's actually... So you eventually get further expansions to your farm. I have a water pond here just in case tars show up. And this is the big one. This is a science lab where you get to create all sorts of like teleporters and other things. And so I kind of want to deal with that. That's kind of like a mid-game type of situation. And then also, as you expand the world, I actually just think this is a really good game for exploration and not just that kind of relaxing core loop of, hey, I'm going to gather, I'm going to harvest. I mean, I like that, but I think this is a nice big world to explore too.
Right.
And I like that. I think maybe eventually after I've seen all the world has to offer, like in terms of locations, maybe I won't be as interested, but for now, I'm really happy with it.
Yeah, and it seems like the map is very big and there's a lot of secret places that you wouldn't really think to look.
Yeah.
So it could take you a while, like if you didn't know where to look and if you hadn't played the game before, it would take you a while to really, I guess, complete the map.
Right. And actually one thing they did do is they finally added a map, so you can actually see the scale of things a little bit.
Wow.
There's like a cave series down here that we can go to, and then like think we're actually gonna go over here and unlock this big old area.
You can so this entire like all that part that's shaded in green right there, that's parts that we have not explored yet.
So we haven't. So we're gonna want to go to those locations and like find a little map node, and then everything will be good. Where am I?
That's a huge map.
But I have a jetpack now, so we can go here. Oh, chickens.
For those of you who are just joining us, I am Chloe Spencer, the summer intern, and I'm here with Heather Alexandra, and we are streaming Slime Rancher.
Yes.
Which is out right now on the PC and
Xbox One as well at the moment, and I think it might still be part of Games with Gold. I knew it was recently. I don't know if that was this month or last month. I kind of space out sometimes on Xbox things. Water here is terrifying though, because if I go in there, I think I get injured. You don't die in this game, right? That'd be terrible.
Right.
But you do. Oh, I don't need. Let's get rid of these little chicks.
Right.
But it like you lose a day, and like here's like node or anything. Well, I once lost a boost off this cliff. I don't know. Like they're just these little touches. I want to get a ton of jetpack so I can like
that's
jump that, but I'm really scared to do that.
Oh yeah.
So I just want to find a nice area to proceed to. But yeah, this is Slime Rancher. It's made by a developer called Monomi Park. Very cool dudes, and I'm kind of in love with it. It's super fun. Where is that? I actually know another place we can go instead. It's back this way. It feels kind of like a shooter a lot.
It does. What would you say is like your favorite kind of slime in this game?
Gosh. So later on, when I first started playing this game, it was like in super early access, and they only had so many slimes. I don't know if we're gonna get to see these ones. There are quantum slime.
Oh, that sounds cool.
That they like distort time and stuff. It's really cool. Look at these evil phosphorus slimes. Those assholes.
Scary.
Yeah, I don't like they kind of stare at you. Here we go. Let's use our slime key here. Fantastic. There are achievements now too, which is really nice. For people who really like their chivos. Look at this. So now we're in the quarry. Oh, they're laughing, little slimes. I was always happiest when I was by my lonesome. Oh. Let's go. But like, yeah, now I have more spaces to go, more rocks to find, or slimes to find. There are, like these
fire slimes.
Yeah, boom slimes,
boom slimes,
which are super cool, but really dangerous. And I forget what's their diet. It tells you their diet is meat. Carnivore slimes, I've always found a little hard to wrangle because I only have so many chickens.
Right, exactly.
But I get like carrots all the time at the start of the next day.
Right.
But here we go, like a rock Gordo, right?
Yeah.
But they are carnivorous as well. Or no, rocks are veggie. I forgot.
Someone asked, can you select the main character, or is the main character? Can you? It seems like there's one main character, but
yeah. Can I? Does it show there? It's If they're asking if you can kind of choose who you play as, no, you just play as Beatrix, and that's that. I think I do want to go take care of that. Oh, first off, I want to take care of this fella and save all these slimes.
Oh yeah.
Are there any more?
I thought that there was one. I thought I saw one bouncing away, but
oh gosh, Chloe,
he's
very
hiding.
Scared.
He's hiding. He's on the run.
So we will come back to this location in a moment. I want to try and feed that giant tabby.
Right.
So a nice thing about Slime Rancher is that you can kind of set goals for yourself. I mean, you could kind of do this in Harvest Moon as well, where you were like, this is what I have to do today. So if you're like sitting and playing in like a 20-minute chunk or like a 30-minute chunk, you can say like, okay, I'm going to go do this. And then like, oh, later on tonight before I go to bed, I'm going to, feed the rock Gordo, or I'm going to like get enough plorts to upgrade to this thing. You can set sort of micro goals,
right?
Which always feels really nice to me in games. Look at all these. Can I?
Cool.
Can I stop it? Oh yeah, look at that.
You can stand on the trees.
I nailed it.
Oh, lovely.
I nailed it.
Ooh, what's in there? Oh, that's the tabby slime.
Oh, good. Here we go. I think it's a teleporter. Yeah. We gotta open that up and maybe get a rock slime. What's in this crate? See, like, some of them only give you kind of money and stuff, but teleporter here is really nice.
Right.
Takes us right back to the ranch. And there are all these areas too, like, hey, we're gonna expand this to the ranch docks. Or like, we don't have access to this area yet, but there's a couple expansions which are really cool. If I jump down there, it'll probably prevent me. But there's a ton more areas that you can expand and add to your ranch, which are really nice. So now let's, I think, maybe, I don't need this fruit if I'm gonna have cool little plorts here. Let's distribute some plorts, and then I think maybe go back to that area we opened up, explore it for a little bit, and then maybe call it a day. Because I would love to get lunch. And like, look at that.
Yeah.
Some more areas. Do you ever play a lot of kind of games where you do a ton of exploring, Chloe?
No, not usually.
Those big old daunting big worlds.
Yeah, I don't think I've played like a lot of open world games lately.
You were never into like a Skyrim or something like that?
No, I played when I was younger. I played Morrowind. I think like the Morrowind on the Xbox.
When you say when I was younger and
Yeah.
and you say Morrowind, for me I'm like, that's not
Right.
I'm like, you were young and you're playing Morrowind? Ah. Morrowind's great. It's actually one of my favorite games. I think everybody should play it. It's so good, but that blew my mind. I think that's funny to me a little bit because
I always have a tendency, I think, to like pronounce some of the game titles wrong. Like I think.
No, that's half the
what
fun.
is it? Yeah.
Sleam Rancher and Skyrim. You kind of did like a Morrowind, but it can be like a Morrowind or something. Like, you just have fun with it. I'm worried. I'm really worried that if I put boom slimes in right in with my phosphorus slimes, that bad shit's gonna happen. One of my phosphorus slimes is gone. I don't know how that happened, but they are straight up gone. So what I might want to do is create my own pen for the boom slimes. I'm worried. Look at all that. All that shit. Let's see if we can't create another pen here. Yeah, a small little corral. And then how much are high walls? Not too bad. I think if we harvest all these plorts, we will probably be okay. This is why you want the plort harvesters though, because otherwise you have to go in here and like, this is really tedious. Look at all these goddamn fruits.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I still have. Oh, a rock slime and a boom slime. I can make a boomy rock slime. Well, first off, let's get these guys out of here. And then a little bit of this. I get so totally distracted when I try and figure out what I want to do with my thing here. Oh, they're meat. That's right. So we want to try and do like a. It's so sad because these chickens are very nice, but I'm gonna have to do that. But I think that rock slime will end up eating the fire port.
Oh, okay.
Watch, let's see if this happens. Right.
Right.
And then he'll turn into like a rock fire thing. Yeah.
Oh, very
freaking great.
cool.
A boom rock largo. But now he does veggie and meat, which is kind of what I would prefer.
Oh yeah, that's definitely more convenient than just selecting
because
one
like
or
I
the
just
other.
all my carrots are kind of gone, but and then pinks they just eat everything, so I can just like feed a ton of them, and then that's a pink one, but like phosphorus ones are like fruit only, so. That's why I put the fruit tree next to it. I was planning ahead. Look at that.
That's
Very smart.
definitely. It seems like when you plan out your farm, you really have to kind of put a lot of thought into what would go where or what would be the most efficient.
A ton. Chloe, you've been in New York for a while.
Yeah.
If you had a choice between a wonderful slime ranch or super smelly New York, would you stay in New York?
I think I would stay in New York just because don't get me wrong.
No, it's
like,
fine. It's fine. It's fine.
I love the world of Slime Rancher. I think it's so cute, but it seems like you would go like in this game. It seems like you go months without seeing anybody. If you ever do, actually. But you don't see anybody in this game, right?
Look at that. We have a nice big pen. So you want to just chill with folks?
Right.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, hanging out with people. I feel like you would get a little lonely, like being
that guy
by the
turned
slimes
into,
all the time.
That guy turned into a
even though they're so
boom
cute.
rock one too. They're the best.
Yes.
This game is super great. Oh, Boomplort. How much are these worth? 42. Dang. As long as you start to like diversify how much.
Right.
Diversify all the different shit that you sell. Then you can get a bunch of stuff. So I think what we wanted to do is first off, we will go to bed. For those of you who don't know, that's the main character. That's Beatrix. And then we will sleep until the morning. She has little slime plushie, which I really want. Although I think I could probably substitute. There are these little things called Pachimari in Overwatch.
Right.
They're like a combination of a turnip and like a tentacle monster.
Right.
And I think they're the best. I can probably get more like big old tabbies in there. The reason I separated them is because like if there's too many, not all of them get to eat.
Right.
And then they get super pissed, which is not good. Those guys are gonna get hungry. And a very limited amount of chickens. Hens, really.
Hens.
But why would you?
I can't believe that, like, even the littlest of these slimes was able to just consume an entire chicken.
Yeah, they just munch it right away. Look at that guy. Like, he just nailed it. And, ow, jeez.
Whoa.
Like, they just nailed it, which is just terrifying to me. Yeah, this is gonna, I think this pen's gonna be really good to me, because it's all rock and boom slimes, which are just gonna give me, at least for now, the best shit.
Right.
Let's make sure that they still have some more stuff in there. Boop, boop. Boop. And then, like, here is, like, people will, like, here's Thora. She wants a certain amount of rock plorts and a certain amount of crystal slimes.
Right.
And then she'll give me, like, I don't know about this trade, because I would rather just keep the crystal slimes.
Right.
But then again, I don't think I remember what odd onions do.
Right.
But there are, I mean, if you check that enough and kind of do those quests, first off, they can give you structure, which is nice. And then also, it's like there are people. Oh, look at these dudes. They're the best. Which way was our?
It was underneath. It was.
Was it this way?
The big phosphorus slime, right? We were looking for.
A little bit. I mean, we fed the tabby slime.
Okay, the tabby slime.
I don't know if we'll feed the phosphorus slime entirely. I want to go into that new area and just see what's going down. And then we can chill.
Cool.
Which should be good. Chloe
Yes.
is a wonderful summer intern. You are the best, and right now she's only here for like another week, guys.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to enjoy streams with Chloe while you can.
Yeah, definitely.
You've enjoyed your time here at Kotaku.com.
I've loved it. I've really fallen in love with games journalism.
It's interesting stuff.
Right.
It's a lot of like playing stuff, but then also like, oh, this lawsuit is happening, but also this thing's happening. There's always stuff going on.
Right.
It's really wild. Oh, look at all these fellows.
Oh my.
They're everywhere right now.
Yeah.
I think this would be a good area to come back to, like a lot, and like they have chickens and a couple other things that are near them. So I don't think a lot of these guys are gonna get too hungry and like eat each other. But this might be a good place to just go to to get free rock plorts.
Right.
To just like have them live their life and have a good time.
Right.
This is where we saw
the giant.
This is the rock Gordo. I should have brought some carrots. I didn't. Why didn't you tell me, Chloe?
I'm sorry. I didn't think to plan
I know.
ahead.
We got a map though, which is good.
Yeah.
And then there's like a ruins area and like a desert area as well. There's a lot of stuff going on in this game. Can I harvest mushrooms? I don't think I can. There are like treasure chests as well. I love it. Yeah. It's the future. That's how you know it's like the future. Can I jetpack up there? Maybe I can flub it. Right? I've played video games.
Let's see. Yep.
Well, first off, let's see if we can jump on this, like... What is it? Is it stalactite or stalagmite, Chloe?
I thought it was stalagmite.
I can't...
Can you jump on that?
No, I kind of slide on it. I was like, maybe I could use that as a way to get further up.
Yeah.
I don't remember stalactites or stalagmites. I've used up most of my brain for remembering game stuff now.
Yeah.
I forget things all the time now, but I'm also like, let me tell you about this cheat code, or let me tell you all this weird, esoteric, like, Guilty Gear lore, which is just so helpful. So nice. Look at these guys, huh? So we got...
Ooh, cool. Oh, yeah, that's right. You can have water slimes or something in this game.
I want... There you go, puddle slimes, right?
Oh, puddle slimes. Cute.
What do we have here? It's good that we have more slimes.
Right.
Maybe we can bring these guys back. Oh, this is totally jetpackable.
Oh, okay. There we go.
I was nervous too.
I was nervous. I was like,
God,
I wonder
these rock slimes.
Oh, and it's
then like
the radioactive
yeah.
slimes?
So let's get. Yeah, the rad slimes. They're rad.
Oh yeah. They're very cool.
And then I think what we could do. Right, I have an idea. It's a dumb idea. I'm gonna rig these ports. We're gonna grab like 2 pink slimes, and we're actually gonna go back to our ranch and get things sort of set up.
Right.
Oh god, like mean rat slimes.
Oh
shit.
My.
Oh shit.
Oh my.
That's actually kind of scary. So what we'll do is see if we have space for like another pen.
Right.
Where we can drop these fellows off and they can all just have a wonderful time. I am getting so turned around.
Right.
There's like a little teleporter there too, so let's go back this way. Because we'll get this all set up and then we will call it a day.
Right.
Which should be nice. This way. Oh, I know where we are now. Look at that.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Gosh, this is a game that had levels designed by designers. Because they're nice loop. They're like nice loops that bring you back. That's a very simple level design thing. That implies like a nice continuous bit of action.
Right.
But then also you're like, oh, the world is also like one big contained thing as well, which is nice. Pink boom largo.
Yeah.
You can bring it back. Let's bring this big old guy back.
So it seems like you can only cross like 2 types of slimes together, or
yeah, you can't do like.
So you can't make like a pink
like a weird
rock.
Yeah, I don't think you can do
puddle slime.
I don't think you could do like a rock tabby. Like I mean, like you certainly can't do like a rock tabby like puddle slime or something, right? That's just way too much stuff going on. Their ports would be insane. That's way too much shit.
But it'd be super valuable.
It'd be the most valuable.
Yeah, it would be the most valuable.
But I think it's more a matter of just... I mean, the more complexity that you add to a game doesn't necessarily equal the greater amount of depth to a game necessarily, right? Complexity, right, is sort of... maybe how many interlocking parts there are, and then like depth is like how much you can do with those interlocking parts, if I want to use like a really dumb sort of metaphor. And I think that Slime Rancher isn't the deepest game, but I think if you added too many systems on there, it would be a little much. So I think I'm okay with this. Can we... Gonna need to expand my ranch, I think. In the meantime, maybe we could... What if I put a rat slime in there? What do they eat? Veggies? Okay. Well. Great. Oh, where are my chickens? Because let's see if we can get some sort of boomy slime in there. Oh shit, no!
Oh, no. Oh.
Oh shit. Okay.
Oh no.
So we have a large. Oh fucking hell!
Oh
really?
no.
No. Oh,
scary.
Gosh.
Oh.
Oh, he is.
So scary.
He has seen things. Oh, he's back.
He's
doing okay. He's like, I've seen things you people would not believe. So we have one more rad slime though, so we could try.
Let's try. Hopefully he won't be too evil.
Yeah, I don't know.
That was scary.
That was
so sad.
I was not a fan of anything that happened there.
Yeah, no.
I thought I fed them earlier in the day.
Right.
Well, let's get all these. I think we harvest all these plorts. We see if these two fellas get cozy.
Right.
Even if they don't, I can keep them in the same pen because they eat the same foods. We'll summon purple. And get rid of some of those. I don't need them.
Yeah,
I don't think I need them anymore, Chloe. I'm done with them.
Over the edge. Hopefully they can swim.
Yeah, and so we'll harvest some of these plorts. Oh shit! No, there's a. Oh, they.
Oh no! What's going on?
Oh no!
Oh.
They turned into tars very quickly.
Huh. Oh my.
My plans for like really awesome slimes just like went down the drain. Do you think maybe the rads did it? Maybe like the radiation?
I think it could be the rads.
That's no good. So let's at least harvest the rest of these plorts and call it a day. I think I will try and figure out how to keep them fancier. Yeah, I want to keep those guys alive. Actually, for now, we can do that. Their diet is water, right? So you just got to keep them hydrated.
Cool.
Is there like a water pen? An auto feeder. Can I fill that auto feeder with water? Right?
Maybe. Let's see. Doesn't.
No, that's only for like food.
I wonder if those guys are supposed to go in a pond or something, or.
I mean, I don't have like you can't really put them in a pen. I mean, they could chill. I could just be like, hey, what's up? He'd probably be okay.
Yeah, maybe they'd be alright in there.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we can do that for our puddle slimes. That's a good idea, Chloe.
There we go.
I'm afraid that they'll.
Hopefully they won't try and escape.
I'm afraid that I'm gonna lose my babies. Which would be a bummer. Yeah, this pen we'll use for. I think we'll try and get some more boom slimes later.
Oh yeah, someone did say that puddle slimes do need a pond.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. I've never really dealt with puddle slimes. Look at that.
Right.
And then, so we have more stuff here. Can I make like the pond higher, maybe? No, it's just like that. So those puddle slimes will be fine.
They're just chilling. They're having a good time.
In the meantime, I think what we do to end it, to make our ranch a little bit better, so we'll be able to toss more in there. And then I think that's it. We'll head back over here and that'll be good. So this was Slime Rancher, guys. So this was Heather and Chloe. And yeah, look at it. It's the end of the day. Beautiful. So we are going to go. We'll see you around. Bye.
Bye.